main thing is I think just being confident in yourself, understanding that everybody's here is here for a reason, and never to doubt yourself or think that that you lack something that somebody else might hold or is capable of. Definitely just believing in yourself. You said what I want them to know about me and as a teammate. Um, for me, the team is everything. I come from a culture, a school where the team was the main priority, and a lot of us had to sacrifice the things we wanted to put the team's goals ahead, and we were able to accomplish big things doing that. So. Yeah, I met with all the teams. The way they do it, it kind of you get to go around and talk to everybody, talk to all the scouts, and they kind of get an idea for you, and you get an idea for what they are too. Any specific teams as far as some teams have their position coaches down there that we talk to. So I met with a couple of the linebacker coaches and gotten to know a few of them. Pretty good. Yeah, I had a few formals. Yeah, I had some uh, Indianapolis, Eagles, Rams, and I can't think of the Giants. Yeah. They were all pretty good. I thought they asked great questions. They asked a lot about the tape and about me as a linebacker, about me as a person. They were pretty cool. So I wouldn't say it's overwhelming. I would say it's just kind of it's more like like a job interview. If you treat it like that, I don't really think it gets overwhelming. I think it's actually like putting yourself up to the plate and doing something that you've been preparing for your whole life, and you finally get to show everything you've been preparing for to the other teams, the other scouts, other people. Yeah. You said say it again. I'm sorry. Yeah, man, just taking control of the defense. Like you said, being a quarterback of the defense, you got a lot on your plate, a lot of responsibility, and I think the main thing is just making sure you're prepared all the time, and not really thinking about making mistakes and just being fast and being assertive. When you get in the room, you got to be loud, you got to be confident, you got to make them think that what you're saying is right, and almost like being a coach. So learning that and being comfortable doing that as a Mike linebacker is something I've been able to do. Absolutely. Yeah, if they don't hear me, walk up to them, smack them on the butt a couple times, especially the big guys. Making sure the dude next to me got the call, making sure the dude to my left, the right, behind me, make sure everybody's on the same page on defense, because one bad play could be a touchdown. So, you know, man, I think you watched their tape. Having them dudes up front, it made my job a lot easier. At times I felt like they might have took the shine a little bit, but it's a team sport, team defense. Man, we were pretty dominant up front, and we were all around. Like we were able to achieve things that we hadn't achieved at Texas in a while. So I was proud of everybody. Yeah, so I briefly met with them, and you said talk about the process of being prepared, right? Yeah, so I would say the main thing is just learning small details about teams that might give you an edge. Sometimes you want to be faster than the offense themselves are. So I think once you kind of repeatedly watch over things on film and you start to get a feel for how they might play on the field, you're not really shocked or caught at surprise when they do certain things, and it helps you play fast, play confident, play physical. Man, I think it's gonna be all of them. I think we established a good culture in the linebacker room. Just whoever's up, they know they got to step up to the plate and be that guy. So I haven't been up there in a while, so I don't really know who's who right now. I know the three guys that are most likely to get most of the reps are Anthony Hill, David Bender, and Mo Blackwell. Yeah, so those guys, they've been there as long as I have under Choate, so they know the standard. They know what it takes to be a linebacker, so I'm really excited to see them.
Whenever Blackwell's in it, like, do you see Blackwell as more like a sub package kind of guy, or do you think that he could be in there with Anthony Hill? Like,
No, I definitely think he could be there with Anthony. Actually, I talked to him, kind of, give him words of encouragement for him because the biggest thing for him was like, getting his weight up so he could be in the box, and he's definitely been able to do that. So, I talked to my strength coach, and he said he's been out there flying around, got a little heavier, and that's always a plus for him. So.
what can you share about your media years? You could have gone back to school. What went into the process of declaring now as a
Um, I would just say, I decided to come back for my fourth year, and me personally, I thought I was ready to go. So I feel like I accomplished what I needed to. I didn't really have any regrets or anything, so I was ready.
What can you share about your meeting with the Texans and if you have that opportunity to get drafted, what it's going to be like learning under a coach like
Yeah.
Parcells that you was able to?
So they were just telling me, I talked to Texans, and they were just telling me about, the main thing is making sure you swarm to the ball, play fast, and be physical. Don't really worry about mistakes. Just worry about getting to that ball, having effort, things like that. And they were telling me, if you had those things, then you could be a great linebacker. So, taking that advice and moving it on would really help.
who are some of the LBs that you watch? You might say, give a good example how you play.
You said linebackers that I've watched
Right.
in the
In the league.
in the league. Obviously, I really like Fred Warner. Just, he's the epitome of a linebacker right now. He can go sideline to sideline. He's a three-down guy. He got great feet, great hands, and he's really passionate about the game. I feel like that passion is something that I feel like I mirror as well, in the three-down as well too. So I definitely like to watch his tape. There's a lot of other guys out there. Demario Davis, I love how physical he is. Man, you got Levante David with the Bucks. His pass coverage is definitely top notch. And there's a lot of other guys out there. And I think the main thing about being a linebacker is you're really the heart and soul of the defense. So you gotta represent, you gotta display that through how you play. And so that's what I'm gonna try to do.
That passion you mentioned, what drives you, what creates it?
What drives the passion?
Yeah.
Wanting to win.
Take me through, let's say you got a blitz.
Yeah,
The guard is there. You got to figure out how to get past him.
yeah.
What's your process?
You said I'm on the blitz in the
Yeah,
guard.
so you got blitz one of
Yeah.
the interior gaps.
Mhm.
You got to get past that guard. How you
Yeah.
do that?
Your main thing is you got to go to your go-to move, whatever that may be. And if that don't work, you got to work a counter. But that all starts at practice. It all starts, with preparation and understanding when that moment presents itself, how you gonna handle it. What's my go-to? I usually just work a cross chop. That's my go-to. Usually linebackers hopefully are quicker than the O linemen, so we should be able to work on the other side of them. I met him briefly, and we just talked about my film, talked about having like being intelligent and going through what type of defense they run, stuff like that. Informal, yeah. Uh, it would be it would be a lot. It'd be interesting for sure. Being a hometown kid, it'd definitely be a dream come true. Say it again. Man, everybody's like big boy ball, but I think them boys are ready. The way we train, I don't think it'll change the way, that mindset that Sark has been able to instill in those guys, including me. It's been a game changer, and we really been able to turn that program around. And I think it's only up from here. We're only giving confidence to the guys that are coming under us. So I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do.
In practice, on offense, Sark says you guys do good on the parts of practice.
Yeah.
Who's maybe one guy on offense you might have been playing with? You look back, like playing against this guy in practice was a big problem.
Man, the running backs, Jonathan Brooks, Bijan Robinson, Keelan, those guys, Roshan, all them guys made me better, especially as a linebacker going against them, one-on-ones, meet them in the hole or just trying to tackle them. They definitely get you ready for the next level. As you can see, they're excelling at this level. So,
Speaking of this,
Yeah.
Sark? Is it going to be C.J. Baxter? Is it going to be Jay Blue? Like, people argue about it. Like, how do you see those guys' styles and just like going against them in practice? Like, how do you
Yeah. I mean,
their styles?
they definitely got their different styles. But I think one thing about Sark is he does a good job of making sure he puts the guys in right at the right time, and he's gonna give both of them some reps. So I'm really just excited to see what they do with it, and throughout the season they'll prove themselves, and you'll get to see who's gonna be that next 1,000-yard rusher. So
Have you met with the Bucks, and if so, was it informal or formal?
Bucks, I think it was informal. Yeah.
Who's next to Texas?
Who's next? Like Texas
Who's coming up that we don't know about right now?
that we don't know about right now. There's one dude that I like. I hadn't really been up there to see, how they're doing or how they're doing things on defense. But when I was there, I like Jelani McDonald. He's a young guy, but he's definitely gonna develop. And the promise that he has to be a great player, I'm really excited to see.
Is he playing nickel or linebacker or both?
I think he's playing safety, nickel, one of those. So,
Safety nickel.
yeah.
What stands out about him?
His size, his speed, and I think he loves to have fun. So I'm really excited to see how he grows, matures, and understands the game more, and can be a player for him.
Jalen, what's your thoughts on the Raiders' organization?
That's it. My bad, bro. Oh, you want to stand on the podium? I'm gonna take a picture. This is you?